Digital, where we explore the unknown levels and new entities. 61505, may God bless our ears for the horrors we have seen.
Hi, welcome to this review of level 5897, or it's also called the level of the truth. We will talk about that later. And welcome me, your host, Sarah Haston. We will go over layout, exit plus entrance, entities, and how to survive, like how to get food, water, keep your sanity intact, where to sleep, and some fun things to do. Let's begin. On to section 2, I will explain the meaning of the nickname and the overall layout. But first, like always, this is a class 1 level, meaning it is safe, stable, and has a minimal entity count. On to how this level got its nickname, it is because it is a library, and in this library, you can find many books about the backrooms itself. You may think that's cool, but don't read them. You will be scarred for life. And this library has many secrets about the front rooms as well. However, we found that they also scar people for life. But away from all that and to the layout, it is a standard library with doors that lead outside, but they are locked. I will keep that part for the third section. There are also darkened rooms with red, blue, green, yellow, and pink lights. And there is a computer room, but we will elaborate on that later. For now, let's move on. Now that we are at the exit plus entrance, we will talk about, well, the exit plus entrance. To enter this level, you must go deep into level the end. Once you are deep enough, you will glitch out and end up in this level. Another way to enter is by going through level 5896. But that is unlikely. So, to the exits, and what I said about the doors leading outside in section 2, well, one of those doors will be unlocked, and you can go outside into level 5899. So, if you want to escape, look out for those unlocked doors. That's about it for the exit plus entrance. Moving on. In this level, there are two entities. I will talk about them in detail. The first one is called the level 5897 Watcher. It is exclusive to this level. You can't find it anywhere else in the backrooms. This entity is like a god to this level. It controls the power, entities, Wi-Fi, and other major parts of the level. It looks like a normal Russian human, but has many pages of books on it. Specifically page 29 of The Giver, page 23 of And Then There Were None, and page 29 of Wish. This entity also has a carpet texture, and for some reason, it speaks Russian, so you can actually talk to it. Hell, we even did an interview with it, but it's too long to be in here. We will post it as a short video. So on to the second entity. It is called Data. This entity is a spider-human mix. It is also very large. It can take up a whole room. It looks like a mix of pink and purple, and for some reason, it feels like water. However, this entity is very dangerous. It has many rows of teeth and a mouth that could eat a human alive in one gulp. One flaw about this entity is that it has low body strength, so its leg could snap when walking. And another one is that since it's big, it is trapped in a room, and if there isn't food anywhere, it will die. We have found a lot of bodies, and they are actually food, a mix of steak and almond water. Wonder how that would taste? Well, we have the answer. It tastes amazing, and brings you back to a childhood memory, just like that one scene in Ratatouille. Well, that's all we have for the entities. On to section 5. Now, for how to survive, and you could live in this level. Let's begin. You can find food from the dead corpses of the entity Data. And since it is a mix of steak and almond water, you'll be replenished of hunger, thirst, and sanity. There are also many couches, so you can sleep on them. And another fun way to survive is convincing the level 5897 Watcher to let you survive. But you need to speak Russian. Now, to some fun things to do. and there are many. You can read books. You can go to the computer room and play games. And if you're like that, you can teach the entity data because it can't escape a room. And also, if you speak Russian and find the level 5897 watcher, you could talk to him. Just know, he is kinda mean sometimes. Finally, we are at the outro. Let's recap. This level is a library that has many books that will scar you. You can enter by glitching in level The End. You can exit by going through doors to the outside world. There are 2 entities. There are countless ways to survive. There are countless ways to have fun. Well, that about concludes this review. Have yourself a great day. Kiss your loved ones. As who knows, you might end up in level 0 with the others. Sarah Haston out.